Hi, I'm Kim Kohatsu, Director of Marketing here at CallFire. Text messages, also known as SMS, can be a very powerful way to communicate with your team or your customers. So today I'm going to teach you some best practices when using SMS in your outbound marketing efforts. Now, to keep our discussion focused, I'm only going to discuss bulk messages that your business will send to a whole list of customers. In future webcasts, we'll cover more advanced aspects of SMS marketing, but let's start with the basics. SMS marketing works best when a customer agrees to receive your text, and we call this opt-in. Now, there are two ways a customer can opt in. He or she can visit your website and manually agree to subscribe. Now, a manual agreement can be any action, such as selecting a checkbox, or inputting their initials into a text field, or clicking an accept to continue button. Now, the other opt-in mechanism is initiated by the customer's phone itself. Here, the customer subscribes by sending out a text message to the CallFire system. This is referred to as an MO message or mobile originated. What they do is they text SMS Fire to 88202, or if you own your own short code, you can use that short code as well. Now, in either scenario, CallFire will then send an automated confirmation text to the customer's mobile number. This double confirmation is also a best practice. It ensures that the customer owns the mobile device that was opted in, and it also helps prevent texting to landlines, wrong numbers, and any unsupported carriers. Now, when a customer opts in, either on your website or through his or her phone, what he is agreeing to are your company's terms and conditions. Now, just so we're clear, when you start an SMS campaign, your company is agreeing to our, as in CallFire's terms. And so here we're going to talk about your terms and conditions that the customer of yours is agreeing to. Your terms and conditions should include any necessary billing disclosures, any opt-out information, service termination details, and the phrase message and data rates may apply. It's also recommended that opt-out information be written in bold. Now, obviously, requiring your campaigns to be opt-in will seriously narrow a campaign's scope. But I want you to remember that gaining your customer's permission saves you money in the end. I mean, even though you're only paying 3 cents per text, you are paying per text message, and therefore it's best only to send texts to the people who want to receive them. You know, in this way, your customers also won't be turned off by what they perceive as intrusive marketing, and you'll also see better results. So really, everyone's happier in the end. So let's talk about the kind of text messages you should be sending. SMS works really well, for instance, for reminders. A doctor's office, say, might want to text, "October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Don't forget to schedule a mammogram." Text messages are also really great for things like exclusive discounts or mobile coupons. If you're a restaurant, for instance, you might want to text something like, say, "Ahoy matey" to your waiter and receive 10% off any seafood entree. Another great application is for time-sensitive alerts. So say, for instance, you're an online retailer. Maybe you would want to text, "It's the last day to get free shipping in time for Mother's Day." It's really up to you to get creative. Ask yourself, what kind of messages would you like to receive on your phone? But with any application, there are some best practices to be aware of. First off, you want to be cognizant of how many text messages you're sending over any period of time. Even if a customer opted into your text, they don't want to get bombarded. So even though there's no hard and fast rule as to how many texts are too few or too many, a good practice when you're soliciting opt-ins is to give some indication as to how many texts a customer can expect. You might want to use a phrase like "sign up for our weekly text tips" or "get monthly discounts on your phone," and really stick to them. Another bit you're going to want to include in each text is any expiration dates or deal limitations. If your discount is only good till Friday, be sure to say so. And if you have to go online to use a coupon code, make that really clear. Of course, SMS being what it is, there are space limitations. Any text you send with CallFire is limited to 160 characters. But one of the great features of using CallFire is that your text can also include a URL. And you can use a URL shortener like bit.ly or tinyURL or any URL shortener that you'd like. So with the addition of a URL, smartphone users can simply click and then they can get all the details about your text promotion. It's just another level of customer engagement, and that'll be great for your marketing efforts. You may want to consider sending these clicks to a new blog post or a video or to a podcast. Now, I hope this goes without saying, but be sure to proofread your texts for any spelling errors. And also be sure to never send a text in all caps. Now, at any time, a customer can text back the word stop, and he or she will unsubscribe from any future text messages. They'll get an automated text back saying that they won't get any more messages, and you don't have to worry about scrubbing your lists of unsubscribes. CallFire will do that all for you. The customer can also text the word help and receive help instructions via text back on their phone. And in this way, you're already complying with opt-out rules just by using CallFire. So I hope this video helped clarify some of the requirements and the best practices surrounding bulk text messages. To learn more about the legalities of SMS compliance, I invite you to visit our website. We have a telecom compliance tab under the training category right here. And for an even more comprehensive look at SMS rules and guidelines, you might want to check out the Mobile Marketing Association, which can be found at mmaglobal.com. Now, as always, feel free to email questions to support@callfire.com. And until next time, thanks for using CallFire.